So let's make some poppers. Today we're going to make stuffed banana peppers. So we have our peppers all cleaned and cut. We're going to get these on a cookie sheet. We have some shredded cheese, some cream cheese, minced garlic, salt and pepper, chives, and bacon. We have 4 strips of bacon that we're going to actually crumble up. So I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to get my peppers put on a cookie sheet and we'll be right back with you. Okay, so to get our poppers made, I'm actually using banana peppers. You could use jalapenos if you want to as well, but I just had an abundance of banana peppers this year, so we decided to use those. I took 10 banana peppers and I cut them up, took the membranes and the seeds out of them, and I have them on our cookie sheet with our parchment. So what I'm actually going to do with these is I'm going to stuff them and I'm going to freeze them so that we have them for later. I probably will actually keep a couple of them out just to taste test them, but most of them are going to freeze. So we'll have those off to the side. We have our 8 ounces of cream cheese. We'll put that in the bowl. And I have 8 ounces of cheddar and white cheddar cheese that I'm going to put in there. Then I have 2 cloves of garlic, minced up. Put that in there. A little salt and pepper to taste. And also what I did is I took bacon that I had crumbled up, 4 pieces. I actually left 2 strips out so that I can add that to the top, but I'm going to put the rest of it in here. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of chives, and I'm going to keep a couple of those for on the top as well. So now we just give this a good mix. The cream cheese was softened. Obviously it's easier, much easier to mix if the cream cheese is softened. And then what we're going to do with these, like I said, is we're going to freeze them on the cookie sheet. And then once they are frozen, we'll put them in our food saver bags and seal them up that way. So next time company comes over, we can take them out of the freezer for a nice little treat. Okay, so now this is good and mixed. We're going to put our peppers over here. Move the bowl off to the side. Like I said, I still have more banana peppers I have to do something with, so this is my second batch of doing this too, so we'll see how it goes. So now we're just going to lay the filling on each one of these, kind of spoon it in there and smush it on a little bit. It does stay in there pretty good. Maybe about a tablespoon or so in each pepper. Some of the peppers are much larger than the other ones. Okay, so once our poppers are stuffed, as you can see here, they're nice and stuffed. Now we're going to take just that little bit of bacon we have left and put a couple pieces on each one. So we'll do that real quick. And then we're also going to do that with some chives. We're going to throw a couple chives on the top of these. Got our chives we're going to throw a little on top. And you don't have to do the chives if you don't want to. Just make some little extra color on them. Oops, that one's going to have a lot of extra color on it. Happy mistakes is what they say. So these are going in the freezer. I have a batch already done, so I'm going to get those out, switch them around here, and I'll show you what we do to get them in the oven. If you wanted to bake these right now, you could do that without a problem. The one thing that I do on the top of mine is I would spray them with olive oil and sprinkle Parmesan cheese on the top of them. It gives them a really nice crispy crunch to them. Just nice texture, flavor. It adds a lot to it, I promise. Give it a try, you'll like it. We do have our oven preheating right now. I'll put these in the freezer, take the other ones out, and we'll show you what that looks like. This is our poppers coming out of the freezer. One thing I did just happen to note, when I had them in the Ziploc bag, I did freeze them individually like this, but I must have sealed them a little tight. They kind of stuck together, but as you can see, they look very, very fine. The filling stayed in the pepper, so that looks perfect. So now we're going to take our spray, and I just have some olive oil in a bottle here we're going to spray it on with. Get that on there. Just to help the cheese, the Parmesan cheese stick a little bit. That's good. And now we're going to sprinkle I'm just gonna take it right out of the bag, a little on each one. Whatever you're comfortable with, just sprinkle a little bit on. If you don't like Parmesan cheese, you could actually put a little mozzarella on the top of it. I bet you that would crisp up pretty nice. The Parmesan gives it a really nice crisp. So these are the frozen. Again, these are the frozen ones. So they're going in the oven, 400 degrees, and we're gonna put them in for 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes, we're gonna check them out and see how nice and brown and golden they are. All right, our timer went off, so let's check these buggers out. They're bubbling really nice. They look like they have a nice crisp on them. So we're gonna take these and put them on the plate here. Okay, so let's take a couple of these off of our cookie sheet here. Put them on a plate. I have taken these a couple times and used my toaster oven, and they toast up really nice, so you could do that for an option too. I think I should have had these lifted up in the oven a little higher so that they would have got a little crispier on the top, and maybe they wouldn't have gotten quite so soft. But they still look good, and I'm obviously going to give them a taste here. So let's just take a little bite of one. I'll probably burn myself on this, so. Yep, they still taste good. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Please like and subscribe. Give me a quick comment and let me know how they turned out. Have a great day.